like high school. So like around like 2013, 2014. I didn't really know like what I wanted to do. I just like would go out, skate with my friends. Um, Literally like would ride home from school on my skateboard. As long as I can have my skateboard or be on my skateboard, that was like the time that I would be like my happiest because it's like I wouldn't deal with anyone. Put my headphones in, whatever new song's out, and that was like a really good part of my childhood that I appreciate now as well. Um, and like kind of growing up through music and stuff, it kind of put me in this environment of skating and music. So skating and music involves a lot of fashion as well because it's like for skateboarders, it's kind of like you don't. It's like a sport in a way.
Yeah.
It's not really a sport. I mean,
Well, it's in the Olympics.
now,
Yeah.
yeah, now, but it's like you can kind of wear and be. You can wear whatever clothes you want to wear. You can be who you want to be. There's no uniform. There's no rules. There's no anything. Like you're not really against. I mean, in a way, you are against the government, but you can go out and find a spot, right? And it's like this building, and now your mind is like thinking, how can I hit this spot? How can I get on this rail this way? What can I do if I do this or that? Like you're just experimenting with like locations and spots, and I think it's a way to exercise the mind as well, but also really like opens you up to creativity and being yourself, and just the way you view things like that is it kind of slowly gets bigger and bigger, and you start to realize like, what you don't like, what you want to do, what you don't want to do, as you continue to do that. So then I started to fall into more of like the clothing, which was like, okay, I want to start a brand. Like I would be wearing Nikes, like some Nike SBs. I would be just wearing like skate shirts, like whatever brands. And I've always thought like, damn, like I wish I could do something like that.
Right. Now, what made you make the transition? Because you said that, you love skating.
Yeah.
And not knowing you, but I would say, if you love skating, why didn't you, or how did you not pursue that passion of skateboarding and becoming a professional? And how did you transition over to the clothing?
Okay, so that was like, it was kind of more natural, I guess I would say, because like I love skating, but I love skating for fun. I don't love to compete. I don't love to. I will go out and skate just to have fun. So like, if I'm gonna take a career path, like I do want to just have fun with it. But it just never. I've always like also liked the filming. I like the creativity with the clothing, and like I can't really like focus so much on that side of everything if I'm only focused on skating. So it's like if I'm spending so much time skating, who's gonna film us? We never had a filmer. We never had someone who was open to go and film all the time. And I'm like, since I love to film, maybe like that's what I like to do. Well, that's what I want to do. So I'm trying to put my creativity in and surround myself in that skate industry as well, so that I can stay in there rather than just like be a part of something else, because like skating is my passion, but it's also just like it keeps my mind busy when I'm like either stressed out, or like you can put your anger, stress, whatever it is that's holding inside of you, and you can put it in a plywood with fucking wheels on it. So.
Right. No, yeah, I get it. Because I mean, in skateboarding is, I would say in some places it's kind of like a rebellious, because in some states or countries it's still illegal,
Yeah,
and
of course.
there's a lot of restrictions to it. But I feel like it's its own like little culture, with the skateboarding, with the clothing, even with there's graffiti involved, you know.
Yeah.
And I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. Like, so skateboarding kind of gave you like that starting point to venture out to other places.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And really like think it expands the mind and thinking what is it like thinking it's like you're not limiting yourself to something. So like when you're skating and you have this box, right? Like let's say there's a box with like on the edges it has like these like brackets, right?
Mm-hmm.
These long brackets that you can just you can grind. So you put some wax on it, skate wax, and you can get it at a skate store, whatever
Mm-hmm.
skate wax. So rub it on there, and so you can like grind like longer or whatever, and you can slide. Um, and so my point is that you can go at it from this angle
Mm-hmm.
and do this trick on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can go over the box and like it's just different because like some people will like wally, so kind of hit it and like do tricks like that, or nose manual. Like you can do so much with a box
Right.
depending on the way you
You
think
kind of
of
have
it.
to use your imagination towards it.
Yes, yeah. So it exercises the mind in a way,
Right.
and you don't even know it. So
Right.
it's crazy.
Yeah, and even like when skateboarding barely emerged, which was in the 50s and the 60s, there was a lot more people doing it because there was very little things to do on the TV.
Yeah,
So people would be, especially like in California, and I mean you're California, so and a lot of people like here in Texas. Do you see a lot of people skating?
I do. As soon as I moved out here, I like even going to the parks. It was kind of weird because I like the people out here are a lot different, and I mean, well, like the people that I grew up around, like I guess I was becoming a lot more comfortable with. And then as I moved out here, it did allow me to make some new friends, very good, genuine people. And um, I just like, I just have a lot more time out here to focus on my
Mm-hmm.
clothes. And then when I want to go skate and just for fun, I can go skate just for fun. Like I don't have to go and force myself to go down these like 12 stairs and almost break a leg or something, like which is insane. Like the fact that people can do that is just crazy to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, like let's go back to where when you were talking about like the 50s and 60s when skating started getting bigger and stuff, right? So like I come out here and I'm like I already have like the brand and what I built in Cali. So
Mm-hmm.
like I already kind of have um, just like a solid base to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I move it out here, I'm starting to. I think there's a bigger expansion that I can go through
Mm-hmm.
out here in getting people to know what I'm trying to do, or like
What do you think that is?
support. I think I'm trying to open up a gateway for people who don't have much,
Mm.
and even myself not having so much. I I just my passion is to make something that's gonna open doors for others, and I think as I keep doing it, I keep getting a lot better, and I'm evolving more into my own thing. So it's like when I see my stuff, or like I mean, I'll show you guys the clothes later, but when I make something, I don't want it to be the same as
Mm-hmm.
like what you would see in a store, or like I want it to be different, and for not really for a specific person, but those who don't really give a shit about what others think and will just wear it because they kind of flow with that in their head. Like they love to say that in the morning and wake up. I don't give a shit what people think. I'm gonna do what I like and I'm gonna do what I love,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. I'm gonna go about my day. If someone doesn't like me, okay, I still like you.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's fun. I still like you,
Right.
but I'm not gonna dwell on someone who doesn't like me or this or that. there's just no time for that.
Right.
You really just have to grind. You have to stay focused, stay motivated. There's always going to be bumps on the road. But I think the most important part is to really just keep going and know not to give up, because everybody has downfalls, and like that builds you as a person.
Right.
So you need to take every downfall as a blessing and just continue in that path.
Conversation looking, but I'm an alien. I get my